Hey everyone, this is Pete, and welcome back to Retro Select, a series of quick looks at retro games I feel like playing. Today's game is Rally-X, or Rally-Cross if you prefer. This was a 1980 release from Namco, designed by Hirohito Ito, with programming by Kazuo Kuroso, who went on to make Bosconian a year later. It was designed as a spiritual successor to Sega's Head-On, which you may remember from the Atari A to Z flashback series. Atari actually cloned as Dodgem on the Atari 2600. Rally-X was a big success on its original Japanese release, being the 6th highest grossing arcade game of 1980, but it faltered a bit on its North American release. It attracted an urban legend that it was shown off at the 1980 Amusement and Music Operators Association trade show, and it supposedly attracted more positive attention than its contemporary Pac-Man, but later accounts have revealed that this was just an urban legend. It didn't happen, and despite it being a very widespread story, it's still not true. Rally-X was one of the first games to feature continuous background music and bonus stages, but it remained a relatively obscure arcade game here in the West, until its appearance for the Namco Museum Volume 1 disc for PlayStation. And since then, it and its sequel New Rally-X have seen numerous ports, of which this Arcade Archives release for Nintendo Switch is just one. So, let's play Rally-X. Okay, here we are with the Arcade Archives release of Rally-X, which actually only occurred to me relatively recently, that could also be read as Rally-Cross. But if Wikipedia is to be believed, then the actual original Japanese pronunciation of Rally-X is Rally-X. So yeah, but yeah, it could be Rally-Cross as well. As with the previous Arcade Archives releases that we've looked at so far, we're going to play the high score mode, because this is not a game that really benefits from continues and such like, so we might as well try and set some high scores in the process. I'm terrible at this game because it's really hard, like notoriously hard. I'm not just saying my usual, oh, I'm really bad at this game, tee hee hee, but no, this game is notoriously difficult. So if you've not come across it before, your aim is very simple. You have to drive around this map, and you have to collect all of the flags. There are 10 flags in total, and the more you collect in sequence without crashing, the more points each one is worth. And if you collect the special flag, which is the one marked with an S, all of the flags that you collect after that have their value multiplied by 2. Oh no! And when you die, the value of the flags gets reset back to its initial value. So you see we're back to 100 points for that flag and 200 points for that. But then you get a bonus for your remaining fuel as well. So sometimes it can actually be in your interest to deliberately die, just so you can get a large fuel bonus. And then you repeat the whole hideous process over and over and over again until dead. And that's Rally-X. Aside from the atomic fart button, which I've just demonstrated there, that is your one and only defense mechanism. Your one and only defense mechanism in Rally-X is to do an atomic fart out behind you. I beg your pardon, smoke screen. And that... if one of your pursuers runs into your smoke, they will spin out and give you a bit of breathing room. But other than that, that is your only way of defending yourself. You can't make them crash. There's no Pac-Man style power pills. And every time you use the smoke screen, it costs quite a big chunk of your fuel. So if you try and use it too much... So if you try and use it too much, you're just going to run out of fuel anyway, so you can't really rely on it. And also, you're basically costing yourself bonus points when you use it. Because, I mean... look at how many bonus points I'm getting for that amount of remaining fuel there. that becomes a significant part of your score. Although so too does collecting the flags in sequence. And getting those... Oh no, that was idiotic. So why is this game tricky? Well, mostly it's down to the controls. Now the controls aren't bad as such. They do what you tell them to, basically. But the fact is that you're moving quite quickly. And you can't really... I guess you can sort of pre-cue your movements as you can in Pac-Man. But by virtue of the fact that a lot of the pathways down which you're driving are a little bit wider than the lanes in Pac-Man, it means you've got a bit more scope to... You've got a bit more scope to make mistakes. Now, another thing that occurred to me when I was playing this recently is that I was watching a video on Rally Speedway on the Atari 8-bit recently. I think it was the 1200XL podcast, the Amigos retro gaming channel. And they were pondering why Rally Speedway was called Rally Speedway when the car you were driving was clearly some sort of Formula 1 style racing car. And I don't know if this is true, but having spent a bit of time playing Rally-X, I believe the answer to that is because the car in Rally Speedway resembles the one in Rally-X. Like, it's even the same colour. It's the same colour, it animates in a very similar way. So yeah, I find myself wondering if that really is the case, but I guess we will probably never know. Unless John Anderson happens to be lurking in my comments and would care to shed some light on the situation. I joke, but as we saw with Return of the Fungi, no! And the Digger Dan trilogy, it is not beyond the realm of possibility to have the original authors of these games in my comment section, as small-time a YouTuber as I am. It's always nice when that happens, actually, because there's always a sense that these creators have a real genuine affection for what they did back in the day, and most of them seem genuinely excited that people are still playing and enjoying them today. And it's always a pleasure to feel like you've made someone smile with what you've been doing, even if it's just in a very, very small, simple way. Like playing a game they made quite a few years ago. But I mean, I'm sure it's pretty clear by now. I'm not doing this for clout or to get famous or to get recognised by these original creators or anything like that. What you see here, these are my genuine, honest reactions about these games. For the most part, I still very much enjoy classic retro games. Even monstrously difficult ones like this. Oh, come on. I've only actually made it to the 3rd level once. And I've done it again. 3rd level is actually a bonus round. Challenging stage number 1.
So in this one, it's just a bonus stage where the cars don't actually pursue you at all, but they're there as static obstacles. And so what you have to do is just go and grab all the flags as quickly as you can, so you can get a nice big fuel bonus. Get extra life for 20,000 points. And lovely stuff. And then round 4, we're back to Chaos again. This time with the different colour palettes. Oh, and a different map layout. You'll notice over on the right hand side we actually have a radar screen as well, which is nice. That was sort of a big distinguishing factor of Rally-X, something that made it stand out from Pac-Man. Because basically, at heart, this is a similar sort of game to Pac-Man. You're driving around a maze, you are collecting things, you're getting points. You're trying to chain point scoring activities together in order to get the maximum possible points. Low on fuel! Oh my god, this is actually the furthest I've ever got. I still haven't beaten my high score though. That's upsetting. So as you can probably tell, an important part of high score chasing in this game is learning the stages and figuring out where the special flag is as early as possible. Because if you can grab that first, you're literally doubling all of your points for the entire stage. Oh! Of course, if you die immediately after collecting it, then it's useless. But what you're gonna do? I like this game. I've always liked this game. I mean, I haven't played it nearly as much. Oh, curses. I haven't played it nearly as much. I can't believe I still didn't beat my high score. Bollocks. Anyway, I haven't played this nearly as much as some other Namco games over the years, but it is one I have always enjoyed. New Rally-X, which is actually a separate game, sort of refines what this game is doing nicely. It's a little bit more controllable in my experience, and I forget precisely what the changes were in New Rally-X, but without a convenient arcade archives release to refer to. I was looking at the radar as that happened. This is not going to be a good attempt, is it? I think the main issue with the controls is... Oh! Sensitivity, if any. What a pathetic score. It's sensitivity, if anything, because if you're pushing a direction and it's a different one from the one you're heading, you will sort of immediately start turning when you don't necessarily want to. Oh, bollocks. And thus it's quite easy to sort of accidentally find yourself wasting time or allowing the red cars to catch up with you, or going the wrong way at a junction. The other thing I find in this is it's very natural to want to hold the direction down while you're going along, when in fact what you'll tend to find is that you'll stay a bit more in control if you just tap the direction that you want to go when you reach a corner. But that requires slightly more precise timing, so there's pros and cons to both approaches for sure. Terrible score. Terrible score. Alright, let's do this. I do rather like the fact that your car sounds like an electric razor in this. Oh. Ooh. And the way it's set up in such a way that the sound changes very slightly every time you change direction. Just like the sound an electric razor makes when you're sort of going over your chin. It's going... I don't know. I like things like that. They make me happy. I want to beat my high score, but it's not happening. Give me that. And that. Right, I would love to stay as far as possible away from the red cars, but they're coming for me! Oh! Piss! Nope. Oh. This game is so mean. I say it is notoriously difficult, and I think that's one of the reasons why it struggled a bit on its original release. Because it is quite easy to have a session on Rally-X where you're putting your coin and you're dead within less than a minute. That's not very consumer friendly, is it? No, it isn't, because you know what? Arcade game designers did not care about being consumer friendly, because they wanted your money. And Rally-X just struggled a little bit with that balance between providing a satisfying gaming experience and providing enough challenge to keep the money coming in. Because ideally what you want with an arcade... What you want with an arcade game is a game that massages the player's ego just enough to make them feel like they're achieving something really awesome. But which is also difficult enough to mean that they're gonna need to keep paying up. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Got an extra life out of it. Oh no, bad idea. Oh no, even worse idea. Leave me alone! No! Oh well, this opens us up to a bigger fuel bonus at least. Assuming I can grab the appropriate things quickly enough. Oh, this is my last life though. Just got to not die. I mean, how difficult could that be? I mean, really? How? I died. I died. I got one more go at this. This game is annoying and infuriating, but it's also very, very addictive. Whoosh. Leave. Leave me be. No! Damn! Alright, I got this. I got this. I got this. 100% under control. Big fuel bonus. Lovely. That is what we want. And again. Are these flags changing layout? The ones in the first level are definitely the same. But these ones feel like they're in a different place to last time. Oh no! What? Oh! One more. One more. One more. Alright, so this one's always here, and the special flag's always here. And this one's always up here. And this one's always over here. No! And now my cat's clawing my chair. Right. Come on. No! Ooh. That is what we call a clutch. No, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. Right, let's just try and keep our distance from everyone a little bit. Oh. Go away. Oh, piss. It hurts. It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. I'm saying nothing. Completely silent attempt. Okay. Okay. This is the key. Don't talk on this Let's Play channel. Cool. See? No! I can't stop. I can't stop. Make it stop. Right, this really is the last go, because I'm just torturing myself otherwise, and my cat is tickling my leg. I think she would like to leave the room. Probably because I'm making all sorts of weird noises while playing Rally-X. She probably thinks I'm in some sort of distress. And indeed I am in some form of distress. The sort of distress that is only brought about by a classic arcade game having you over a barrel and repeatedly having its way with you. And yet you still keep coming back. You keep coming back for more because, I don't know, because of those sweet, sweet points. In my case, that's that sweet, sweet quasi-synesthetic appeal of stuff appearing on screen at certain times when things happen. Look at this big bonus now. This is the key to high scores, is dying. Get all the flags but one and then die. There's a limit to how much you can do that, unfortunately. Yeah, these flags are definitely in different places every time. I'd never noticed that before. So maybe, I guess it does a fixed layout and then a random layout? I wonder if that's the pattern for the whole game, if it goes fixed layout, random layout, challenging stage, and then repeats that cycle. That would make a certain amount of sense. Extra life. Okay, okay. Challenging stage number 1. I love that they didn't even try to get that right. There's some A1 tip-top English right there. Oh god, I'm tense. It's the razor. It's got me on edge. A razor's edge, if you will. Uh-oh. 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 No! Go on! Move! Move! Oh! Ooh! Oh, nearly a high score. Oh, this is a surefire cue to fuck everything up. Beating it. I've beaten it. I'm happy now. We can finish the video now. In fact, why don't I just stop now? Nah. I want to see where this puts me on the leaderboards. As you can see, I'm already 60th in the world. Out of not very many people playing Rally-X on Nintendo Switch. Oh no! Come on, one more life. I can finish this level. Give me that big ass fuel bonus. Come on, just straight up. Oh no. On to round 5, which I did achieve earlier, but I did not ever score anything like this. Alright, watch this. Oh, there's a car that starts at the top now. Woo. No. Oh, no. It's all over. High score of the day! Go for the world record now. Well, that was worth putting myself through some torture for, wasn't it? That's a bit of tinny music. Do you want to publish your score in the online rankings? Yes, I most certainly do. Let's have a look at those online rankings. So, I'm now 48th. 48th in the world. With Esperle. With 111,810. That doesn't feel like an unattainable high score. It doesn't feel like an unattainable goal. I can't remember what that on or off thing means. It's some sort of setting in the game, but I can't remember what it is. Oh well, anyway. Yeah, so that is Rally-X for Arcade Archive, seen here on Nintendo Switch, also available on PlayStation 4. Some of the Arcade Archives games are on Xbox as well, I think, but a lot of the more recent releases don't seem to be, so your best bet for these is Switch or PlayStation. This was the Switch version. Right, we'll leave that there for today because I don't think my heart can take any more. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.